Hi, welcome to the Miller Life Kitchen. I got pork on sale for $1.26 a pound, and I'm going to be pressure canning some ginger glazed pork. After cutting everything up off the bone, I have my pork cubed here in about 1.5 inch pieces. And now I'm going to start making the broth. We're going to begin making the broth by using 3 cups of pork or chicken broth. I used pork. I had some canned already in my stash, so I'm using pork. 2 cups of the rice vinegar. 4 tablespoons of dried ground ginger. I'm giving it a good stir, that way everything kind of mixes together better. Now I'm going to be doing 4 tablespoons of garlic powder, 3 tablespoons of onion powder, 2 tablespoons of non-iodized salt. I'm going to give it a good stir again before I put in the next 2 wet ingredients. Next, you're going to be putting in 2 tablespoons of chili garlic sauce or sriracha. I use the chili garlic sauce. And then 2 cups of honey. Once you have this all incorporated together, all these ingredients, you're going to be put it on the stove and getting it warmed up for your packing of the jars. You're going to be cold packing your pork. And I ended up with 6 pints, and you're going to be filling it with pork loosely and then topping it off with your broth. So what I'm going to do is get the jars packed up with the pork first, and then we're going to be adding in the broth up to 1 inch headspace.
All the cats are running.
Okay, once your jars are packed and your broth is warmed up, now we're going to be filling up to 1 inch headspace. Debubbling, which is really important so you don't have any pockets of air that will make it siphon. Then you're going to be using vinegar to wipe the rinds because this does have ingredients in the sauce. Honey is a good example that may hinder the seal because it's sticky, or also some oils from the meat. So I always use vinegar when I'm doing that. Put your lid on and then put your band on finger tight. I have my canner Presto waiting on the stove. It's just warming up, so we don't have any shock to the jars. And then I'm just going to continue filling them. All right, this recipe ended up to be 6 pints. I'm going to be doing this for 75 minutes. If you're doing quarts, it would be 90 minutes. Here I am venting my canner at 10 minutes to get any sputtering and air out of the canner, because you will see little sputters of water coming out. That means your canner is venting. You want to get all the air out of there. After your 10 minutes, you're going to put your weight on and begin to build the pressure. Once processed for my 75 minutes, you let it come all the way down to 0 pressure. Then I let it sit for a little bit, and then I do my canner lid removal, which I leave ajar for maybe another 10 minutes, and then I bring them out of the canner. Here they are. Everybody sealed nicely, and I have 6 pints of glazed pork on my shelf. Thank you for coming today. If you like what you saw, please hit the thumbs up and come again and consider subscribing. Thank you.